Class 12 Physics Numericals. A thick wire is stretched so that its length becomes 2 times. What is the ratio of change in resistance of the wire to the initial resistance of the wire? So, the formula for resistance is R is equal to PL by A. So, what is P? P is equal to resistivity. What is L? L is equal to length. What is A? A is cross sectional area. So now the initial resistivity before stitching is P1. Now the initial length before stitching is L1 and the initial cross sectional area before stitching is A1. Now what is the case after stitching? Now we want to find out the stitching effect. So after stitching, the length becomes 2 times given. So the new length is equal to 2 times of the previous length before stitching. So now the volume. What about the volume? Volume formula is A into L. Cross-sectional area into length. So volume does not change because the atoms inside the wire will remain constant. Only the shape will get changed. So volume 1 is equal to volume 2. That is A1 L1 is equal to A2 L2. So what is A2? A2 is equal to A1 L1 by L2. So now substitution. A2 is equal to A1 L1 by what is L2? The new length becomes twice the length because it is given the length becomes 2 times after stitching. So L2 is equal to 2L1. So L1 gets cancelled. A2 is equal to A1 by 2. That is new cross sectional area after stitching becomes A2 is equal to A1 by 2. Now what is new resistance? That is changed resistance after stitching. So new resistance P R2 is equal to PL2 by A2. Resistance formula is R is equal to PL by A. So new resistance PL2 by A2. So P, what is L2? So L2 is equal to new length is equal to 2 times the previous length before stitching. 2L1 by A2. Now substitute new cross sectional area A2 we have found out 2A1 by 2. It is A1 by 2. So A1 by 2. So P is equal to 2L1 into 2 by A1. This 2 will go up. P is equal to 4L1 by A1. So P is equal to 4R1. Why R1? P is equal to L by A is resistance. So formula P is equal to 4R1. Now new resistance is 4R1. Now change in resistance. Change in resistance is equal to R2 minus R1. That is 4R1 minus R1 initial resistance. After stitching 4R1 and before stitching R1. So 3R1. So now they have washed ratio in resistance of the wire to the initial resistance. So ratio of change in resistance by change in resistance 3R1 to initial resistance. So 3 by 1 is equal to 3:1 is the answer. What is the ratio of change in resistance of the wire to the initial resistance of the wire? So change in resistance of the wire 3R1 to the initial resistance of the wire R1. So 3 by 1 is equal to 3:1.